Hey, for the first time ever, I'm actually going to do a real-time editing video. So I'm using CapCut. So for anyone who's not used to CapCut or they're a little bit intrigued, you might want to pay a bit of attention. There's going to be mistakes as I do this, I'm sure, because I might change my mind on what I'm doing. But the idea is that I'm going to now edit a video that's probably come out, but this is like how I edited the video. Edited the video in CapCut. So what I'm going to do is first take over my footage. I'm just going to drop it in here, and you will now see that there's my footage that I'm going to be editing. And then I'm also going to drop into here some other extra bits of footage from my downloads folder. So I'm shifting my head around so I can actually see what I'm doing around my bottles. There we go. We've got some other bits of footage added as well. So I was using iMovie before, but I have really fallen out of love with that one at the moment. So what I've done is I've just extended my first video that I have over here, and you're gonna see me like look, this is basically me. That's basically me editing. There you go. So let me just pause it there. Now before I actually start editing the video, I'm going to make some adjustments. So I'm going to go over to my adjustment panel and I'm going to click adjust. Now when I do that, you can see it is super bright. It really brightens it up, and I'm just going to try and make this be a bit bigger just so you can see what it's doing there. If I do that, so this is normal, and then that is adjusted, and I think that is like way too bright. It really like makes my face bounce quite a lot. So I'm now just going to shrink down the strength of it, and I think something like that looks a bit better. So that's before adjustment. That is over, and I think that slight brightness makes it bounce a bit. Right, I'm now going to edit out the start here. And what you got to do is you got to play it, and you're looking at the sound bites down here, the sound waves. In fact, I'm going to just adjust the sound. This is going to be ultra boring for a lot of people, okay? Because this is a real time edit that I'm doing. So I'm going to apply some noise reduction, and I'm also going to say loudness normalization as well. And I'm just waiting for that to run off, and you can see it at the top over there. It's just running through. I've got some other bits of footage over here as well. I'm going to try and have a bit of an intro. And then after we have the intro, then it will cut through to me talking. And the video is all about my sound, studio settings, how I've got everything set up. The original clip is 33 minutes. There's going to be chunks of it cut out, chunks of it left in. Right, let's just go and check the sound now. No, that was wrong. Time I have gone and redone my office studio again. This is actually, so let me just check that again. For the 10th millionth, yeah, that's okay. So that will be my start point there. And if you click on the clip and you do Control or Command B, it basically splits it splits the clip up. So I can take this bit of the clip and I can delete it away now. So I've now split it and I've deleted part of it away. I am also going to add in a little bit of an intro to the clip over here. So I'm going to go over to my library and I'm going to pick up this black one over here and I'm going to drop it there. So what will happen now, I will have at the start here a bit of black and I'm going to extend it out. So I'm going to click on it. This is where I forget what I'm doing. Go to the speed, and I'm now going to increase the duration of that from 5 seconds to, what should we go for? I'm going to go with 37 seconds for now, and then I'll reduce it down. And then onto here, I'm going to drop in a bit of text. So I'm going to go to my text, I'm going to grab this, and I'm just going to shove it on top like that. We'll extend that text out. I'm going to put it on the left. This text is so much easier than using iMovie because I really hate it. So I'm going to say studio update Oct 2023, something like that. We'll just add in a few returns over there. I'm going to stick this all in bold and I'm going to do something like that. And I'm going to add some animation for how the text will appear. We'll go for that's not so good. In fact, we'll go for a Magna shake like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add in another bit of footage that's going to sit over here. So I'm going to go to my media. Where's my media gone? Spaces, library, brand assets. There it is. Sorry, local. What was I doing? Wrong one. Right, I've got a 1 minute clip over here. I've got this little clip here, which I'm going to drop in just there. Cancel, I don't need to adapt anything. So I'm going to have a bit of footage that's going to come in. And the idea is when I say intro, you're going to basically see a bit of the room like this. So I'm just going to get this clip to be how I want. It's going to kind of get to somewhere like, it moves like that. And then I'm going to split this clip, get rid of everything you got there, move this to be over there. And then this is the one where the lights now come on. Cancel that. And now what happens is it kind of shifts to be that, and then it kind of shows you back again like that. So I'm going to now decrease that clip. That is how long? How long is that? That's 13 seconds. That's too slow. So let's speed this up. So I'm going to speed this up by speed it up by 3 times. So what happens is that you see that, and then this clip comes in like that. And this clip I'm also going to speed up to be 3 times as well, like that. And if I pop that over there, I'm going to get rid of the sound on these clips. That is now, from what I can tell, about 8 seconds long. That's kind of okay. I'm going to shrink this down now to be 8 seconds. So what will happen is, in fact, let me just move the clip. Let me move this clip to be, I've overdone it. Let me just pick this clip up and move it to be like that. And then the clip in front also move to be like that. So what you'll see, and this will make sense in a moment, is this. So that comes in and then it moves. Too long. There's a delay there. You see that? And this is the beauty with editing, basically. This is the power of editing, right? With you edit, and when you get to the point where you think you're done, you then go, no, we're not done yet. We're not done. So then it kind of shifts into there, and then it moves back again to there. So we'll stop at that point like that. And I'm going to add in a transition between the two scenes. If you're still watching this, thank you very much for watching this. But if you want to jump off, right, because you're not ultra bored, I totally get it, all right. So I'm going to add in a shake over there. So here's what you're going to now see. So watch this, right? So it moves over, and then there's a shake, and then it slips back again. You see that? And that's with CapCut. Just dropping in a transition and a bit of text. Right, we're now going to shrink this down to match over there. And I'm then going to add in a pull-in effect. Where's my pull-in? One of the things I don't like about CapCut is you can't search. You literally have to scroll through every single item. So if we now just watch this again, and I'm going to add in a bit of animation to how this appears as well. So I'm going to drop in something like that. So we now just view this. Is that about right? I think we need to extend this a little bit. Let me just extend it. And let me bring everything over like that. So what you have now is you have black at the start. That shakes in. It then goes, it then transitions to that. And then, whoop, there you go. So we've got a bit of a movement going on over there. Now, what I am also going to do is add in a little bit of music. So I'm going to go over to my, I'm just going to, none of that really sounded right. I'm trying to get this music to hit in at this point over here where we have that, you know, where that had that boom sound. So I think it was around about here. I think this is where we got the boom sound. So I'm going to go with something like this, and I'm just going to slim this in like that. So if we listen to this carefully now, and then it's going to kind of like cut out. So I'm going to have to do something here with like where the music now kind of switches over. So I've got to cut that, delete that away. And then I've got to just like slim it down, like basically have it tailor off a little bit. So what happens is it goes. Not good, is it? Because it kind of like, I kind of kick in too early. So I'm going to now just take my clip and I'm going to extend it out a bit. So we basically, I don't have like it doesn't just cut into me. So I feel like it cuts into me too quick with when I'm talking. So no, it doesn't feel right, does it? I'm having a bit of a think here. I feel like I got to drop the music down a bit and tailor off quicker, and then it cuts off just as I'm talking. So for the 10th millionth time. There we go. Not perfect. I get it. It's not perfect, but I feel like it kind of tailors off in a nice way there. So for the 10th millionth time, I've gone and redone mine. And here comes the boring bit now. I literally have to watch through my entire video and then try and stitch in what I'm doing. Millionth time, I've gone and redone my office studio again. This is actually it's like director's commentary, this, in a way, you know. June 2021. We are now close to 2.5 years, or 2 and a bit years. It might be annoying, but this is what editing is like. Literally, this is editing. How I'm producing or editing or recording evolves over time. And I want to go over some of that tech and what I'm doing, and I will show you that as well, and how my equipment and desk is set up. And I'm also, towards the end, also going to mention how am I currently recording YouTube shorts as well, or TikTok shorts as well, if you want to call them that. This is editing, right? Is it any different, and how am I editing? Because that is actually really, really important. A lot of the stuff I'm using is very cost effective. The only things that will cost you a bit. So, I mean, at the moment, at the time of our recording, it's about 12 minutes. So this kind of shows you how, so far, it says I've only covered 58 seconds of the... Right now, look at the timeline, 58 seconds. That's 12 minutes. And while I know I was talking, but that's literally how long it can take to edit time. So when you see people out there put out an hour-long video, spare some thought for researching, recording, and then the painstaking of editing. And the length of the video, you can assume it took twice or triple the amount of time to edit. That's the reality of it. Seriously. Money will be the hardware, but you know, that's entirely up to you what you want to use. Don't just use something because someone else has said it. But stay tuned as we start to go through my studio. Right, let's cut it here. We'll cut that. And then I think I don't start again until here. So here's a... Yeah, here you go. So I start here. So I'm now going to cut that with a Control B, get rid of the clip in the middle. So now that is now stitched together just at this point here. So here's a quick... And this is where I'm now going to add in a transition. So I could do a swirl effect like that. So it goes like this. No, I don't like that. Let's go for a pull-in effect. I think the pull-in effect works well. Right. Now, this is where I'm now going to use one of my other bits of clips. So I've got a extended clip over here. I think it is. Yeah, it's 1 minute for... It's about 1 minute. And I'm going to drop it in overhead. So I've now got 2 clips. So we've got clip number 1 and we got clip number 2. I wish I hadn't done that bottom line now. Because like when you clip it over, it's going to look really, really stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my scene out now like that to hide that little black line that I had at the bottom. I'm going to click on scene number 2 and I'm going to move it to be over there. And because I've kind of moved myself out, I have now got the luxury of kind of like moving myself as well a bit if I want. So I could do something like this. I think it's overextended more than it needs to be. Let me just get this right. So we'll put it over there and then I'll increase the size to be something. No, we can go a bit more. I'll go for something like that. And I'm just going to move myself over to the side like that. That's not perfect. There you go. Yeah, that will do. So what will happen now is, as you can see. Studio. So here's a quick tour of the room now. And you will notice that. Right, I'm just going to get rid of the sound on that clip because we don't need it. So here's a quick tour of the room now, and you will notice that I use this room. There you go. Look, I paused there. Not good, right? I've paused, so I'm just going to clip that out. And then do I resume over here? So here's a quick No. I start all again. So look here, let's get rid of, so if I do that, that means that clip has to go. There we go. Right. So now we're back in. So I did a double take.
So here's a quick tour of how the room looks in the daylight.
Good to have a drink standby as well.
Curtains and soundproof as well, so they kind of block out the sound, which is really good. And they block out light.
Sorry, the drink just dripped all over me.
It's my ground floor study room. It's about 4 meters by 3 meters. Yes, there's a lot of junk in here. I'm not going to lie. You can see a lot of equipment. You can see my exercise equipment as well. But I have a lovely corner in the room whereby I have a blank wall and quite a bit to the side.
That footage was taken on my iPhone 15 Pro. And it's pretty damn clear, isn't it?
Put it up together. The reason why I've got 2 desks is basically I wanted a very long desk, but I didn't want to get a big dining table.
Let's just check where we are on this footage.
My walking treadmill, I use that quite a lot during the day, about 2 to 3 hours a day. When I'm not recording, I might be working.
Right, I'm just going to pause it there because I think there's a point where I switch video, and yeah, I do. So there's another video which kicks in here. So I'm now going to take that video and I'm going to now move that one. Oh, wrong one. Pick up the right video and move that to be over. Let's get this right. I've just realized, have I? Wait a minute. Stop. Just realized something. Yeah, that's okay. So there'll be a switch in a minute with the background video.
Website or working on stuff or investigating, researching or editing. It's great to have. Anyway, and then I have behind me, you can see my 3 LED screens, and I love that because it brings out something different in terms of video recording. It's like a talking point. People always are commenting with, "Where did you get that? What are they?" And I have to pass on the details. They're not cheap, but they are 3 separate.
I've just adjusted the timeline to keep track.
You can see the wire.
No, see, look, there's a double take there. You can see the wire, so.
Dangling. These screens hooked up together. You can see them hooked together.
Right, so I've got to cut this video here because I think I then. So I, there you go. Look, there's the wire bit. So I'm now going to just cut that there, get rid of that bit there. That's what I like about CapCut. It just moves everything along. Nope, there's a mistake there. There's a sound bit which kicks in twice. So I think it's here. Wait. No, let's get this right. And yeah, here. So this bit here, I need to get rid of what comes at this point here. Get rid of that. So wait, let's do that again. No, it doesn't stitch, does it? Let's get that stitch.
3 separate LED screens hooked up together. You can see the wire.
There you go. That's all right. That's okay. We can go with that.
The great thing about software for that is that you can connect them together. Okay, right. Let's now start going over the equipment I got.
No, we got a pause. We have a pause moment. Now there are some bits of software which will eliminate your pauses. The danger with using software like that is sometimes you meant to pause and it goes and eliminates it. So I like to have that control over what I'm.
So we've covered off the screens at Moth 2 if you want to go insert.
Right, so I'm now going to just change the orientation of this. In fact, I'm going to take this back to be here. We're going to go to this scene now and I'm going to move it. In fact, we can pop it back to be with the full screen because it doesn't really matter so much now that you can see basically all of me in a way. Why is that not centering? Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me just... There we go. That's better. There we go.
Screens at Moth 2 if you want.
Right, so now I'm going to start to add in a bit of text. So I'm going to just go and drop in some text over here. I'm going to put this in bold and I'm going to type in at Moth 2 LED Windows. Before you couldn't really do this very well in iMovie at all. And now it's a pleasure. And there's so many options here. Like you could have it in yellow text, black text like that. You can have it white background, yellow background, you know, greeny, reddy background. I'm just going to go for a black one, and I'm going to change it to be like that. I'm going to round off the corners a little bit. I'm going to give this a bit more height, and I'm going to give it a bit more width. I'm going to change the size, and I'm just going to rotate it, and I'm going to go with something like that. And it looks pretty cool, right? I mean, how easy and quick was that?
So we've covered off the screens at Moth 2 if you want to go and search.
I think we should add in a bit of transition as well. So we'll add in a pull-in effect over there. So what will happen is now you'll get the pull-in. So
we've covered off the screens at Moth 2.
Nice, right? It's pretty nice.
We have 2 LED lights as well that I just got from Amazon. So we've covered off the screens at Moth 2 if you want to go and search for them.
Right, let's just extend that.
We have
and then I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to just change the text over here to now say LED slim lights from Amazon. You know, and I'll, whoa, wrong one. It's all right, you can undo at any point, so we'll just do that as well. So I'll pop the lights bit down here, like that. So we go.
We have 2 LED lights as well that I just got from Amazon. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're just called LED standing lights. Or
we'll just extend that one a bit.
They're not that expensive. The great thing is you can change the color. I've got a remote control for that. I can even change the height and extend them if I want. I like the height they currently are at the moment. What we have though in my room, if you look at the layout, is behind my 49-inch wide screen, I have a light here. It's a diffuser light.
Right, so we're going to just take that text and we'll add something in here. I'm going to just say diffuser light from Amazon. So we'll just point up there. In fact, I'll change my angle. Yeah, we'll go with something like that.
I have a light here. It's a diffuser light, and it kind of lights up my face in a pretty good way. There are different settings for it. I can go really bright. I can go really dull. I can go to a warm setting. I can also go to a cold. I think the white setting set on 50 is pretty damn good. If I want to get more light onto me, I could just open the window. But then the trouble with outdoor light is it can be unpredictable. All of a sudden, you could be recording and the shade suddenly goes higher or lower. You might get a bit of glare on your glasses. If you wear glasses, it's a bit of a pain. Okay, well, I also have a sound system hooked up to my Mac Mini M2. Why?
Ooh.
Well, you might get a bit of glare on your glasses. If you wear glasses, it's a bit of a pain. Okay.
Right, so now we add in a bit more text over here. And I can you see there's a little red line at the start of that? So I can be very specific over the point it kicks in. So I'm now just going to...
I also have a sound system hooked up to my Mac Mini M2. Why have I got...
So we're going to mention a Mac Mini M2 here. So I'm going to say Mac Mini M2 Apple. I don't think you need to say Apple. I think it's pretty obvious it's Apple, right? I mean, maybe I want to get a sticker. Have I got a sticker for an apple? Where's fruit? Fruit. Food. This is the thing. The only thing I don't like about CapCut, because look, you can't really do a search. It's a little bit like you literally have to sit here scrolling. You just keep scrolling, right? And you might find what you want, but I find that really annoying. And I'm not the only one. However, I still feel like this is so much better than... Where's an apple? Well, we've got fruit. We've got pear. That's a tomato. Apple. There we go, apple. So let me just add it on to this clip over here. And I could add it in over my face, or I could just do it something like that. And we're only going to have it for about that long over there. There, something like that. So then...
My Mac Mini M2. Why have I got a Mac Mini M2? I used to use my MacBook Air, which I still have.
Quite cool, right?
The M2, which I just got about 4 or 5 months ago, because of the amount of USB-C ports. I've got a port in here which hooks up to my dynamic microphone that you can see here. This is a
Right, so we got a microphone that we got to mention. So we're now just going to pop this back to be there. So we're going to change this to be a fine dynamic microphone. Spell it properly, do microphone. So we'll do that. So I'll just position this to be over here at the moment. So we'll go with something like that.
See here, this is a fine microphone. It's about £100, $120 or something like that. This is wired in via a USB. You don't need any special audio.
Do you know what? I think I should put the word from Amazon, because it is from Amazon. So if anyone wants to get a dynamic microphone, you know where to go. So we'll do that. By the way, I could have made this background be transparent as well. I haven't done that. So if you were to go over here, you got opacity, so you could have made it transparent. Again, I didn't want to do that, so I didn't do that.
Special audio interface. It plugs in and it goes in the USB. This is a dynamic microphone. A lot of microphones that you're going to see out there are condenser.
I can skip a bit because I know this is all okay. I don't make any mistakes here.
You get the best quality, and that's why I love it. So even if my son is downstairs and he's talking away, because the door is shut, I can hear him, but the microphone can't. Even though I can hear him talking or laughing, that does not pick it up because he's not here talking through it. If you care about your sound quality, I would pay attention and go and get yourself a dynamic
microphone.
Not a condenser.
Condenser.
That will pick up other noises.
Yes, it will. I love it when I agree with myself. It's like, oh yeah, well done, Imran. That was a really good point, Imran. Well done. Oh, kudos, Imran. Kudos. It's weird because you judge yourself. You know, when you edit, you sit there and go, why did I say that? I wasn't looking in the right place. Why did I move my mouth? Why did I do that hand action? It's the reality of, well, just a reality.
Now, the webcam that I'm using is my iPhone. Well, I have an iPhone.
No, I think I start again here.
My
Yeah, I do. I start here. So let me get rid of that bit there. So
my webcam.
Right, I'm going to add in a transition like that. So we'll go. No, we'll go for a pull-in. I think anything other than the pull-in doesn't look great with what I'm doing.
My webcam is an iPhone.
Do you see that? The pull-in works better, doesn't it?
My webcam
that is
an iPhone
better, right?
that I use for my TikTok or YouTube shorts because it's more portable. But when I'm recording with my desk like I am now, I use my old iPhone 12 mini. This is an iPhone 12 mini, right? You can even use an iPhone XR, but if you want to get really good 4K quality, and I'm going to explain that in a moment, you want to make sure you've got a phone or an Android phone that is rated under spec for an iPhone 11. Anything below an iPhone 11 won't get full-on 4K, so please bear that in mind with the solution that I'm going to show you in a moment. That is hooked up to my computer. I can do this wirelessly if I want, but if you are worried about any
let me check.
second behind or ahead, it's a good idea to make sure you put this. You might not need that. I wear glasses, so in a dark, a little bit. Can you see my face goes a little bit dark over there? Even though I have a light in front of me here, can you see my face goes a little bit dark over there? Now, you might not be bothered by that, but I think this adds a little bit of extra interest.
Right, let's just do a break there, and then I'm going to move over to here.
So because of
right, let's just pop that in. Break that. Move the slider over.
Interest. So because of
right, let's add in a pull-in effect there. So we've got a change in transition.
So because of my screen here, when I'm doing tutorials, I get the reflection of the screen hitting here, and you will see like white on my glasses. You might notice there's a point.
Right, that's all going okay.
Out that filter, you would basically be seeing something like this, even when my head was down, which is lens.
I can skip ahead because I know a lot of this is okay. This is all kind of okay.
So here's what I use.
Right, so
On screen. So here's what I use.
Right, let's just do a break there. And I think I resume here. When I start to talk about, here, re-incubate camo. So we're going to do a break there, do that, move over. Let's put in another pull-in effect here.
I use re-incubate.
In fact, we might as well add in a bit of text. So I'm going to go and grab one of my texts that I've got from before. Go back over to here, click there, paste that in, move that to be there, and we'll change that to be re-incubate camo. If you've not used re-incubate camo, damn it, mate, you've got to go get it. Right, it's flipping amazing. It's my number one. It's not my number one, but it's my recommended.
Re-incubate camo.
Oh, let's get the text to start quicker. About there.
Re-incubate.
Yeah, that's better.
Camo. The link will be in the video description. You can use this on a Mac. You can use this on a Windows machine. You can use this on an Android. You can use it on an iPhone. This is basically. There's loads of amazing settings on here, and I'm going to show you that.
Right, let's just get this over here. Because there's some blank noise here when I was setting up, getting the screens right. You can see me doing what I was doing. I was moving things around, getting things to be positioned correctly. So let's just break that up like that. And then I'm going to add in another pull-in effect.
I'm going to show you that. How surreal is this? You're now viewing me via the camo that is hooked up. What happens is instead, this is going to come through. And by the way, it says my wife's name there because the iPhone V12 is like.
So we're going to do some edits. So I think this is all okay.
4K quality. This is full on 4K quality.
Then I talk about.
But I can like pick this up and move this around.
So I'm now just going to move along because I think I do everything all right.
Could, if I want, switch over.
Wait, let me get this.
The key bit is
right here. Let me just do B there.
The key bit is
no
autofocus. Anyway, good on what around as well. I mean, this is pretty damn good on what you can do with it. Okay, you can also ask it.
Wait.
Pretty damn good on what you can do with this.
Right, let's break it there. Get rid of that bit. And add in a pull-in effect here. So it looks because it's the same scene, but it just adds a transition. So
the key bit is
sound. The sound was not great there. So we got to shrink that scene down. So
the key bit is
no. The sound is not good at all. So we're gonna. Yeah. So let's do it about there. Get rid of that, and then add in the pull effect now. Yeah. Bit too quick. That's too quick. So let's just add in a bit of break. You can. So even though you delete a clip, you can actually drag back again, and it brings back in the bit you deleted. Whoa. We'll let that go.
To affect your exposure, the white balance, the flash level, even like
the right.
Pay extra. Why would you not want to do that? If you're a bit tight for cash or something.
Wait.
Because this is
right. So I'm just gonna edit that bit there.
To pay extra. Why would you not want to do that?
So let me now just break that up, get a transition in over there, and then.
Why would you not want to do that? Because this is not free. Okay, re-incubate camo does come with a cost. I want to show you here. The free is just the free, but if you want to get the full-on features and all of the settings, and you want to eventually get the 4K, you are going to need to go with Camo Pro, okay, which is £40 per year. Little bit funny. And this is where my screen may now get a little bit funny.
Right, so now we're going to talk about OBS, which is what I'm using at the moment as well while recording this. So we're going to do that. While we're here, I'm going to pick up this a bit of text. I'm going to paste it over here. have it start like that, something like that, and we're then going to call it OBS screen capture. Screen capture. Sounds intimidating, doesn't it? The screen capture.
We may now get a little bit funny. You are going to get the dreaded screen of infinity, which is annoying, but I am using OBS, okay? OBS, go and search for it in Google and you will get it, and it's a pretty damn nice bit of kit. What this allows me to do is, and it's really easy to set up, okay, is that I can decide on...
Right, I'm going to skip all that because I know everything was all right at this point.
Over to my OBS.
And what I'm looking for is a break. I'm looking for breaks.
And I feed it through over to OBS. Yeah, that is 1920.
Wait, let me just change that.
And ensure it records fine. And I love the quality.
Right, we're going to just cut that bit there because there's a bit which was wrong, which I don't want to show anyone because it was a mistake I made.
You can't go wrong. I used to do a lot of my editing in...
Right, so now I'm just going to show you... Oh, that was a mistake. I pasted that. Right, I'm now going to cut this off. So now I'm going to talk about iMovie. So I'm going to go over here, paste that in, and we're going to now change that to be iMovie free. Because it is free, right? iMovie is free. So let's again put in a pull-in effect there.
I love the quality. I used to do a lot of my editing inside of iMovie because I have a Mac and it comes for free. And this was actually a fancy bit of kit. It was dead easy to cut, you know, intersplice scenes and videos together. You could add on.
Right, I can skip all of that because I know this was all okay. I talk.
When it comes to editing though, I do it in CapCut.
Right, so let's cut that one there because we now are talking about CapCut. Ironic, right? Ironic. So then we're just going to go and paste that in over there. So this will now be the CapCut bit. So let me now just go and pick this up and we're going to paste that over there. By the way, you're watching me. By the way, just to summarize, okay, this is a video about me editing, but the results of this will probably have been released earlier today as well. So you're literally getting to see the final result and how I edited and stitched it together, which I think is a bit, kind of might go and show the pain that goes through creating and editing videos. So this is CapCut Pro, and I'm just going to put underneath, you can use it for free, because I don't want anyone to think you don't need to get CapCut Pro, all right? I've got it because I just wanted the extra transition and extra stuff, but you get like the pull-in you can use for free, but there's other stuff you can use that you'd have to pay for. So
CapCut is my new...
Ooh, that did not go well, did it? We need to have the pull-in effect there, and I need to make sure that is in line. So let's try.
CapCut is my new...
Just got a message on my phone.
I've upgraded to CapCut Pro. And by the way, again, there's no affiliate links or anything in here. You're right. This is me just being really genuine honest.
We're actually getting close to the end of the video. We're at 17 minutes and there's 27. So if you remember how long this video was, I don't know, 36 minutes, 30 something. We've already chucked off quite a chunk, and there's not a huge amount to go.
I can change the speed, drop something in, like say, if I go and do that, when it moves between two different points, you get a bit of, let me just show you here, look.
Let me just do, let me do that. And then we're going to edit when we get to there. Sometimes there's a bit of guesswork and you're just trying to make...
You get a bit of, let me just show you here, look. So watch this as it, see that transition there? It's different, and I know you're going to say, well, that wasn't fantastic, but there's loads of different effects that you've got going on here. But here's what I really, really love. When you get to transitions, right, you've got stuff like shake it. So if I was to now drop a shake it item in here, it would basically shake in. If I was to go and drop in a pull-in effect, watch it.
No, actually, I'm not going to write.
Really love. If you look at any going on here, here's
that didn't work very well.
Really love. When you get to transitions, right, you've got stuff like shake it. If I was to now drop a shake it item in here, it would basically shake in. Here, it would basically shake in.
So I'm just gonna just transition that there. I've realized that as I recorded, it's cut off the top of what you would normally see. In fact, you can see it here. Look, right now you're not getting. See, look, if I move down, it's basically chopped off all of that. And I didn't realize when I was recording, so I've made a mistake. Not good, right? I'm gonna let it go.
There's a word for it. I can't remember now. What you get here.
Oh, sorry. Let me just double check.
Shake in. So look, you get that pull-in effect. You will have seen this in a lot of videos on TikTok. And if you're doing,
Right, this is all looking okay. There's a bit of mixture over here.
editing, and then your cover art.
Whoops, there's a bit where I look away. Let me do that again.
Your cover art.
Let's just split that scene. Get to here again.
This is how I do my editing. Then your cover art, I go and do in Canva, stitch it together and upload. That is me talking about my editing in CapCut. No longer iMovie, Film Cut Pro. There's loads of things out there, but you can use CapCut for free. I know there's other stuff you can use for free as well, but the amount of features you get here, and I spend a lot of time looking at all the other solutions. So my overlays, if you think about it, are Reincubate Camo, which I paid nearly 2 years ago, lifetime cost, never.
When I'm editing, I spend a lot of time just staring, watching. That's literally what you got to do. And can you imagine when people are editing movies and they're watching scene after scene after scene just to get it right, the lighting, everything about it. No, we're not in Hollywood, but I do feel like a Hollywood editor right now.
Again. And that's kind of it.
Right, so.
Reincubate Camo, which I paid nearly 2 years ago, lifetime cost, never pay again. And that's kind of it. Right,
so let me now just crunch that, because then what I do is here, I then talk about how to do shorts. Not shorts as in clothes, as in YouTube shorts. You know, you get the idea. Anyway, we're going to pull in effect there. So now we're going to go like that.
Again. And that's kind of it. Now, I did mention I use my iPhone, which also has the camo app on it. And that's kind of it. Now, I did mention I use my iPhone, which also has the camo app on here, so I get the best of both worlds, or I can just use directly my computer, not my computer, my camera feed. What I have is, obviously my iPhone, or your iPhone, is do not rely on the inbuilt microphone that you get on your phone. What I recommend, microphone to plug in.
Right, and then over here I go and get the camera, the microphone. So let's just edit out the bit there.
Microphone to plug in. And here's the one I'm using.
Oh, there's a silence there. Look, you can see here, look, when I magnify the clip, you can see this massive chunk over here. So I'm going to now get rid of all of that silence there, like that. And I think there's a bit of silence over here as well. Where are we? Oh, I've overshot it. Where are we? I overshot massively. Right, we're here. So somewhere there. Let me just magnify it. There we go. Just there. I'm going to get rid of that bit of sound as well. And I'm going to add in a pull-in effect there. So we get...
Plug in. Here's the one I'm using. I will put a link in. Here's the one I'm using. I will put a link in the video description.
Right, we've got to grab in a bit of text, I think. So we're going to grab one of these texts like that. Go back to where we are when we're talking about the microphone. The microphone is so amazing. Sorry. Right, so I'm going to just... Ooh, wrong text. There we go. So I'm just going to change this text to now be iPhone microphone. iPhone microphone. iPhone microphone. Never realized it when I said it now. iPhone microphone. I phone a microphone.
Here's the one I'm using. I will put a link.
Yeah, that's looking okay. We talk. And I think I get to the end at some point here. So...
No, but I wanted to cover up as much as I could. Hey, I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you soon.
Right, here we go. I see you soon.
Soon.
Right, no, get that right.
Soon.
No, that's not right.
I'll see you soon.
Right there. So we cut that off. Now I've got another clip I want to bring through. It's called outro. Where did I put it? So it's from my old iMovie one. So there you go. There's the outro one. If I now just stitch that there and then I go to transition, I should have pull-in. So if I now...
I'll see you soon.
There's a delay, isn't there? There's a delay. There's a delay. Right, let's try that.
I'll see you soon.
No, now it's too quick. So let's just extend that clip a little bit. Let's pop the pull in there.
Soon.
That's better.
Soon.
So let's do that again.
See you soon.
Right, okay. That's it. We've edited, and you can see why I had my hat on. My hair was a bit wavy and whatever. I couldn't be bothered. That was real time editing. That took, at the time of recording, it's 47 minutes. It probably ended up being 46, 45, because then I'm now going to edit this. So this now has to be edited because there's a moment in here where I go get stop to just do something. So now this video will probably end up being 45 minutes of you just watching me edit and sit there in silence and just kind of go like that. The joy of editing a video. This is the reality, people, everyone. Hey, I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share and follow, and join in the fun. Go create some videos, go do some editing. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss